Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do a review on my HRX217 lawnmower. I just bought this last year. This is my second Honda lawnmower. My previous one was an HRR216, which was also a self-propelled mower like the HRX, except it was a 3-speed system where this has a variable speed system on it. So what I'm going to do today is go over several features. Some I like, some I don't, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a demo on it as well. So maybe one of the first things you notice about this mower is that that deck is that gray color. This deck is not a typical steel deck that you see on most lawnmowers. This is a material that Honda calls Nexite. It's a composite plastic type material. At first, whenever I bought this mower, I was pretty skeptical on that. While I acknowledged that it doesn't rust, I was a little bit worried about it cracking or getting damaged whenever you might run into some obstacles while you're mowing. Like I said, I've had this for about a year and I haven't had any problems like that. A couple of rub marks here where I occasionally rub up against some things, but there's no damage to the mower. So far it seems pretty durable as they claim. Okay, the next feature I want to talk about is the Honda Select Drive system. Like I said, my previous HRR216 was a 3-speed system with a lever on the controls here that you controlled which speed you want. Here you have a dial that adjusts the maximum position that this actuator can go into for whenever you use the drive system. So to control it, you use one or two thumbs, push down on it, and that starts your forward motion. You increase your speed, you dial it up, and you can see it allows the actuator to come out further, and in turn allows you to push it in further to get a higher speed out of the drive system. While we're here, you might notice that there are no throttle or choke controls on this mower, and the reason is it has an automatic choke. It's something I don't really care for with this mower. With my previous mower, it had a choke. It was all the way forward in the speed positions, and I owned that mower for 10 years, and not once did I have it not start on the first pull. This mower with the automatic choke here, it usually takes 2 or 3 pulls for it to get started, and once it does start, the engine fluctuates up and down until that choke opens up all the way and it starts to run normally. It works fine. I honestly would prefer to have the manual choke, but for most people this will work just fine. So the HRX217 has Honda's 4-in-1 Versamo system. What that means is that you can bag, you can mulch, you can rear discharge, and you can even do a partial mulch and bag of the system as well. So I'll go over those features now. What mode you want to choose gets controlled by this green lever right here that you see. If you want to mulch 100%, go all the way over to the mulch setting. Likewise, if you want to bag all the way, go over to the bag setting. And that, if you don't put the bag on when you're in the bag setting, then you would by default be doing a rear discharge because there would be nothing to catch the grass as it comes out. If you want to do a partial bag and mulch, you pick some kind of a medium setting here, which what that'll do is it'll send some of the clippings into the bag, some of the clippings back into the ground for mulching. As you can see, this mower is equipped with the GCV 190 engine. This is opposed to the GCV 160, which is found on some of the smaller mowers, including the HRR216 that I had previously. It does provide a substantial difference in power output as compared to the GCV 160. I'm definitely able to mow higher grass than I could with the previous mower, which is nice to have. And it doesn't really seem to use that much more fuel. Height adjustment on the mower is your standard levers. They have it pretty simple here. You just have your 1, 2 settings as you go up the settings. So if you just set every wheel to the same position, you'll be nice and even. Nothing complicated there. So as far as reliability goes, I've only had this one for about a year. If it's anywhere close as reliable as the HRR216 I had, I'll be really happy, as I had that mower for 10 years and didn't have to perform a single repair on it until then. So the big question is, how does it cut? So let's go ahead and see. I always mulch in this yard, so I'm going to go ahead and set it back on the full mulch setting and we'll give it a try.